The Justice Department is now assessing the situation along the Texas-Mexico border as two unnamed trooper medics there are sounding the alarm that the Lone Star State is, quote, stepping over a line into the inhumane, unquote. Migrants are literally stepping over lines made of razor wire at the border. Those trooper medics say this has caused injuries, claiming medics were ordered to not give water to migrants and to push people back into the Rio Grande River instead of allowing them onto the land. CNN's Priscilla Alvarez joins us now. Priscilla, what is the Justice Department saying about these reports?
Jake, they're calling them troubling, and they're saying that they're working with the Department of Homeland Security and other federal agencies to assess the situation on the ground. I have been talking to sources for months about internal discussions between DHS and DOJ over at least the last year about what was happening along the border. And this is the first public acknowledgement from the Justice Department that they are now looking into it. So it has certainly escalated within the administration. And it comes, of course, amid the reports that you touched on. These were two medics with the Texas Department of Public Safety who shared concerns about what they were seeing. And let me just read through some of those. It was a 4-year-old who was passed out in 100-degree heat, a man with a laceration on his leg from razor wiring, a 15-year-old with a broken leg, and a 19-year-old who was trapped in razor wire after having a miscarriage. I have been on the border multiple times. People do get hurt. There is death, but they are tying this directly to the Texas governor's actions. Now, he has put out a statement saying that no orders were given for troops to send people back to Mexico or not to give them water, but the White House is sounding the alarm and talking about it today. Take a listen.
This is what we see over and over and over again from this Texas governor, from Governor Abbott, and it is all we're asking for, all we as a country, and what we should hold near and dear is the basic human decency, and we are just not seeing this from this governor.
Now, Jake, we should note that this is not an investigation. This is an assessment into the situation, and that could be the first step into an investigation. But clearly, again, concern within the administration about where this is going, especially after the Texas governor sent migrants to Democratic-led cities without warning, then put these buoys in the water, which is having the potential drowning risk for migrants, and now these reports about sending migrants back to Mexico. All
right, Priscilla Alvarez, thank you so much. Appreciate it. CNN's Rosa Flores is in Eagle Pass, Texas, along the U.S.-Mexican border where these incidents were reported. Rosa, what are migrants up against there as they try to cross into the U.S.?
Jake, let me show you around. The state of Texas has deployed several layers of border barrier. The first one that you see here is this chain link fence. Then there's one layer of concertina wire and a second layer of concertina wire. And the latest effort is actually floating on the river. It's those buoys that are anchored to the bottom of the waterway. Now, this is a popular crossing area for migrants because the water is very shallow. And despite the buoys being deployed, we've seen migrants cross the river. And the first layer of border barrier that they actually encounter is the concertina wire. Now, we've seen migrants try to place clothing or other objects on the wire to protect themselves, but despite that, top brass at Texas DPS acknowledged that the number of injuries has increased. Now, Governor Greg Abbott and top leadership issuing a statement saying, in part, quote, no orders or directions have been given under Operation Lone Star that would compromise the lives of those attempting to cross the border illegally. Now, the owner of this property says that U.S. Customs and Border Protection leased the property from them. And if you look behind me, you'll see that there are bathrooms, washing stations, and also these tents. And the owner of this property says that this was done in part to provide water and also first aid to migrants. And Jake, if you're wondering why is this empty, well, that's the other thing. All of this is happening in the backdrop of the fact that the number of migrants crossing the border has dropped significantly. Jake?
All right, Rosa Flores near the U.S.-Mexican border in Eagle Pass, Texas. Thank you so much. With us now to discuss, Republican Congressman Chip Roy of Texas, who represents parts of Austin. Congressman, good to see you. So these incidents come as Texas Governor Greg Abbott in recent weeks has stepped up efforts to physically prevent migrants from illegally entering the country. Is Texas, do you think, endangering the lives of people who are coming to the United States to seek asylum?
Well, good afternoon, Jake. Good to be on. And, I just want to congratulate the Department of Homeland Security for finally actually acknowledging that there's something going on at our southern border and paying attention to Texas, because they sure as hell been MIA for the entirety of my tenure in Congress. And so now they're zeroing in and trying to focus on what Texas is doing in the wake of the complete absence and, in fact, the culpability of the Biden administration as being a part of the human migration chain that we saw unfold and that we're seeing depicted in The Sound of Freedom, the sex trafficking trade, the danger that is, posed to migrants for the 856 dead migrants last year along the Rio Grande and in South Texas and in Arizona, the 53 who cooked in a tractor trailer in San Antonio last August in the district where I represent, the thousands being told in the sex trafficking trade. You don't have to believe The Sound of Freedom. You can believe federal Judge Reed O'Connor, who issued an order saying, you know what? We're going to upward depart because we need to actually have stiffer penalties, because there was an illegal migrant in Maryland who was being threatened by the cartels because they were going to rape his daughter if he didn't give him $21,000 after he'd already paid them money. That is the humanity that we're talking about on the southern border. The DPS is giving out water. DPS saved lives today. They resuscitated people today. Today they saved a family and a group of migrants in the water drowning. Most of the barriers being put out are being used to push people down the river to a safer place to cross. Water's being given out, no, not to everybody who crosses, but it's 115 degrees and it's not a way station. We have an obligation to try to stop the flow because it's harming us in Texas and the migrants who seek to come here.
So, I mean, I hear what you're saying about the larger issue of border insecurity and how that creates an opportunity for cartels to do their evil, and when it comes to human trafficking, and also creating opportunities that create the false sense that this is a safe journey for these migrants. The complaints, though, that we're hearing here have to do with the fact from these medics. In a 7-hour period, medics encountered multiple razor wire injuries, including this woman that was trapped on a razor wire and was having a miscarriage. Now, the trooper medic who reported this said that the wire, it's okay for it to be there, but it needs to be manned, it needs to be patrolled constantly, and it needs to be lit at night so people can see it. What do you think of those proposals made from this trooper medic?
Well, what I would say is that the state of Texas has appropriated $10 billion with a B over the last 4 years to deal with the crisis that this administration has completely abandoned. And when I hear, I can't remember which reporter it was, talked about the lower numbers, well, how about focus on the One app? Because right now I'm getting a whole bunch of information in my hearings and oversight that we've had almost 500,000 people processed through the One app. So all we're doing is diverting how people are coming to Texas. But we still had 150,000 apprehensions last month, according to the data I got yesterday, which is off the charts high. So welcome to the party. Again, we're having to deal with the mess. Now, gosh, I see all of these ranchers in South Texas and people breaking down, the people that are the county attorneys that find dead bodies. They have to go get mobile morgues to put bodies in it. And they're just breaking down, crusty old 75-year-old ranchers who find a dead body on their ranch. We're trying to stop that. We're trying to send a message to the world. You're endangering yourselves, subjecting yourselves to cartels, but this administration is actually culpable in making it happen. Then they want to come after Texas because we're trying to protect our own communities and the migrants. I understand. I don't like razor wire cuts. I don't want anybody getting dehydrated, but it's 115 degrees in Texas. You're going to get dehydrated. These guys are giving them water. They're doing what they can with limited resources because DHS is MIA. Mayorkas knows it. He's abandoned his post, and the president is all too willing to let him do it.
Mayorkas's response quite often is along the lines that Alejandro Mayorkas, the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, for the viewers out there, his response is usually that he's doing what he can, that they sent thousands of more troops, and that this problem needs to be solved with a big, comprehensive immigration reform bill, that the immigration system is broken, but that no president or DHS secretary can solve it. It needs to be Congress changing the laws and doing more. What is your response to that?
Well, first of all, the secretary came before the Judiciary Committee last year, and he testified to me that, yes, he had operational control of the border, and I had the statute sitting behind me under the Secure Fence Act. He then later, earlier this year, 6 months later, he goes to the Senate and he testified, oh, if you think I'm going to follow the Secure Fence Act and have operational control of the border, no one can do that. So which is it? the fact is he's playing games. He wants to look at Congress and say, we've got to do something. He's got all the laws that he needs to get operational control of the border. But we passed H.R. 2 in April, which would give extraordinary additional power if the president would work with us. And frankly, a lot of that's in that bill is stuff that Barack Obama asked for, stuff that Jay Johnson asked for in 2016, because they were actually trying to stop the flow. Jay Johnson said 1,000 a week was a crisis. And you know, Jake, we are so far past 1,000 a week.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that's the difference in that administration and this administration.
Republican Congressman Chip Roy of Texas, thanks so much. Always good to have you on the show.